making stickers on the OKI. We have a lot of vinyl that we need to weed later. It's not gonna be fun. Anyway, I wish I had an HP Latex, but I don't, because there's no room in here. When I move, I'll get one. So for now, we are limited to 12 by 18 sheets on the OKI, which has been working fine for me. So we will start in Flexi Print and Cut 19. Kind of a pain to set up a printer that isn't in their list. I actually had to set it up as an Adobe PDF printer, which is okay because it just creates the PDF with the registration marks based on this guy. And then I print them and then I load them in and then I cut them. So we'll go through it. Let's make some stickers. Starting off, we will import artwork. This is for an Etsy order. All right, zoom in here. Okay, so this needs to be cut full bleed. You can see the light gray border around here. That's our bleed. Needs to be 2.5 finished size. We're going to contour cut inset by just a little bit, about a 32nd there. Then I want to go to my cut contour. By the way, I did change my color cut contour because you just couldn't tell what cut lines were what. It's very annoying. So there we are. And we can clearly see where our cut line is. And I will add our perf cut. There it is. Okay, now I need 17, but we'll do a couple extras. Oops. We'll go with 18. One extra, I guess. Okay. So here's the scoop. This is representative of my 12 by 18 sheet, which is what I am printing these on. Unfortunately, there is no automatic nesting feature that I know of. If you know of one in Flexi, I'm all ears. Eyes, whatever. So when I do regular vinyl, like this for example, my vinyl varies in width. So it can be 12 inches, it can be 15 inches, it can be 21 inches, it can be 48 inches. Whatever material I load, it will nest for me. So here it shows that I'm 9.85 inches wide, but when I go into my cutter, it automatically puts it in the best possible scenario here, right? Which is the point of nesting, material usage and all that stuff. When I do print and cut, or rip and print, it does not do that. I find it not very useful. Sometimes it'll cut a sticker right down the middle just because it doesn't fit on the page. Why wouldn't it move it to the next page? I don't understand this. And this, I mean, it could be because I've got my printer set as an Adobe PDF. But still, if I'm saying that my sheet is 12 by 18 with these margins, then you would think it would do what it needs to do and use the material up as much as it can. Not the case. So what we do is we true shape nest. And I'm going to say my printable area is 10.5 by 16.5. That's based on my printer's margins and the device margins for the cutter. So when I redraw, oh look, they all fit on one sheet. Magical. Now when I rip and print, it puts them all on one sheet. It's fantastic. I don't know why it can't do that by itself. So next Check my panels, make sure I only have one panel. Sometimes it'll do something stupid like this. And it'll want to print this and this on another sheet of paper. Absolutely ridiculous. For what I pay for this software, you would think it'd be smarter. So one panel. Everything here should be pre-loaded, preset. I've got it saved here as stickers. This is my kiss cut. That looks good. And my perf cut also looks good. Your settings might be different depending on the material that you have and how worn out your blade and or cutting strip is. So, FYI. And if we're ready to go, which I think we are, we will go ahead and hit send. And I've got it set as sending separate jobs. It'll send a print job and it will send a cut job. If you have a printer that does both, there are some hybrid print and cut printers out there, then you would send your job combined. It varies based on the model of printer you have. So here's our cut job. That one pops up right away. Our PDF takes just a little bit. And when you have higher resolution images, it takes even longer. Have I mentioned how much I hate Windows? No? I'll say it again. I hate Windows. Apple fan, Mac fan all the way. Fight me. Here we go. Our PDF has printed. Well, been created. And you can see that the top here has much less of a margin than the bottom. That is the way it needs to be for the Summa, so that the pinch rollers have something to hang on to while they cut the bottom stickers. Okay, we are at the printer. We didn't go very far. I have my paper. I'm going to wake Mr. Oki up. Load my paper. And all right, flip you around. All right, so we need to tell Mr. Oki what kind of what kind of paper he has loaded. So down we go. Tabloid Extra is 12 by 18. That's what I will select. Next up is media type. I need to make sure that I have labels selected. This matters because it will change the temperature that it puts the toner down at. Based on that, I like to keep this media weight setting at ultra heavy. I've just had better luck with this setting as far as toner sticking to the paper. And online, good to go there. And open up our stacker. Okay, paper's loaded. Settings are set. We will hit print. Looking good. Let's cut them. All right, we are ready to cut. This top margin is the part that's gonna go in first. We need that. This one's a lot smaller. We need that because the pinch rollers need something to hang on to when the media is out. So we will load it in this way. Got my pinch rollers all kind of tucked in here to be the width of the media, approximately. Lower them down. I leave this one up, these two up. They're just not needed. Just kind of creases the sticker. We don't need that. So it's gonna do its thing. Good to go. Okay, so when I first started doing these, I would always get a little error message. I would get this loaded and then I would hit cut or send, and it would tell me that it would say markers exceed media size, and it would beep and it would, you know, be an error. Well, come to find out, if you load it say you load your media and it's like out here. I was using this channel here to align my media. If you set your origin here and yet your job says that your media length is 18 inches and your width is 12 inches, it's going to give you all kinds of issues because it's not going to know. It's going to think that the media is too small. It's going to think that it's supposed to cut further on the sheet than it really can. So you really want to make sure that you are at the edge of your material. Definitely on this side of your registration mark at the very least. So we are going to send the job here, and it will have us align with our registration marks. So sending. Okay, and it will say set tool above first mark. We will use this to move our media, actually move our tool. And we're gonna be, sorry, I guess you guys couldn't see that. Right over the mark. And it's gonna do its thing. Now that I'm cutting this, I see that I should have just done a perfect circle around the outside. Since I used the contour cut, it based it off the image, which is not quite a perfect circle. So it's like 1,000 little paths, which is why it seems to be very slow and skippy. Learning every day. It'll still be fine. I don't know if you can see the cut line, but it's cutting right on the inside of that gray border, which is perfect. We'll let this go. We'll check back in. And there you have it. It's a contour cut sticker. Woo! Okay, we have our stickers all done. We are going to package them. I thought I was prepared. Now I'm prepared. Okay. All of this brown paper packaging stuff that I use is stuff that I pull out of boxes from vendors I order from or Amazon. Save a heck of a lot of money that way. Does not have to be cute. I even made special stickers that say it's not cute. I wonder if it's backwards. It might be backwards. I'll post a picture. It's fine. Anyway, like I said, it's not cute. Merry Christmas! That's it. Guess what that cost me? Almost nothing. Just kidding, that was not it. It's gotta go in here. Find the order. You guys got me all flustered, but usually I say you guys. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this. Fold it. Usually I count my stickers to make sure. I did that before I packaged them. I might have a little OCD. We'll just make sure. One extra. Just like I thought. Alright. Good as new. So, good to go in there. Decals, I send a little instruction dealy with. Stickers, I don't worry about that. They're pretty easy, peel and stick. And then I just leave them like this with the name and the address poking out. I stack them all up for the day. And then when I go into PirateShip to do my shipping, I print out all my labels and I go back through and I stick them on the front, check to make sure it's the right one, pull it in, seal it up, mail it out. So I'm gonna do the rest of these and then we will ship. We are in PirateShip. This is where all of my Etsy orders come in. I have it linked to my account, which is very handy. So we will let them load here. They'll tell us what's open still. This one I need to do separate because it is express. So we'll go through these. These are all going to be the same shipping speed. And these ones are later. Okay, so get rates, and we'll come down here. I have my envelopes saved because I use them all the time. And we will wait for a moment. Here we are. So this shows us our average cost per label. And then how much it's taking. We're gonna go ahead and buy the labels. And here we go. All set. Actually, well, we'll wait because I have more to ship. Go get that other one. This one is the Express. I do wish Etsy would pull the shipping speed and attach it so that I don't forget. But that's okay. Okay, well. To do this manual one here too. If I could remember her email. There it is. Okay, and it's nice that it does auto-populate that. And same envelopes. Get this one done quickly. And go back to our home page and we will print here. And everything looks good. Print. I like to make sure, find my printer here. There it is. I like to make sure that it pulls from the right source, rear tray. Okay. Perfect. Here we go. And we're done.